nice.
that people every day normally take for granted. Yeah. Now, in New Zealand, we've got a bad problem. Everyone knows it, of having tall poppy syndrome. So we hate to see people doing better than us. It's a thing. We all do it. I probably do too. And for you, you're this creative guy who has gone out of his way, and he's literally entertaining people in the best way, a way that not many people could think to do.
Yeah.
And because of that, they probably have tall poppy syndrome. Do you think it's got worse over the last few years with social media, with people, easily being able to look like they've got this glamorous lifestyle on Instagram and everything? Or do you feel like it's always been the same way?
I think social media has totally influenced more people to have kind of tall poppy syndrome. I've noticed a lot of negative comments on NZ Herald, stuff.co.nz, like all those different things. People just seem to have this negative front online because they know they're hiding behind a screen.
And it's also in the sense that, with rugby players and stuff in New Zealand, they're especially ones with the tall poppy syndrome. It used to be that you'd write an article, mate, you'd write a letter to the newspaper kind of thing. You'd talk about it amongst your mates. But with social media, you've got Twitter accounts. I can directly message Dan Carter or something like that and say something negative. So it's always, it's always going to pop up in someone's face.
Totally.
Yeah.
Do you have a message for those people who maybe are suffering from tall poppy? And if they don't know what tall poppy is, it's pretty much when you see somebody else doing an awesome job and you may not be doing as well, just in case people didn't know.
I reckon there's a difference between having an opinion and then just being horrible. They kind of got to learn the difference between the two. I think, just if you have an opinion that's nasty, keep it to yourself. Don't share it.
You once said that you were living two lives. You were Liam and you're also Waverider.
Yeah.
You've got your account back up and running now. Do you still feel like you're living two lives, or have you sort of blended them into one?
Yeah, I'm trying to blend it into one kind of big smoothie.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to learn how to do that at the moment. I think my book's going to be a big breaking point for that. It's kind of going to be the other side of my life instead of the big dress up, everything's okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Now, cyberbullying is everywhere, and at some point it's affected everyone. Do you have words of advice for people who have suffered from cyberbullying? Because people may not even realize that they are being bullied until they see comments from other people. Is there any advice?
It's hard to give advice to a specific person because it affects people like so many different ways. But I just reckon it's so hard.
It's a very broad subject. You can't
you can't really direct it into one point. But I reckon kind of just go to your family or not even family, go to friends that comfort you and make you feel good about yourself. Don't let something online affect the way you feel about yourself. And that's so hard, but you have to learn to accept real comments, not ones online, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously you would have done the same, going to your family, going to your friends. Was it hard on them? Were there ever moments where they felt that they needed to back off because they didn't know how to help you?
I have pretty ride or die friends, so my friends have been so good to me. They've always supported what I've done, and I even have two sitting outside right now.
Yeah, saw them.
I'm very lucky to have friends who are just kind of go along with my emotions and stuff, because being on social media, it's so many big highs and big lows, so they've kind of been there through it all and just supported me when I feel sad and happy.
And do you have any advice for the bullies, the people that are behind the keyboard and, they may do it behind a keyboard, but they may be also pretty awful in real life? Do you have any advice for them?
I reckon just spend your time being more productive. Spend that time you're being nasty on something positive and make good out of your life, Don't bring other people down.
Yeah. Liam, you're a very positive person. What you're doing on your Waverider account is awesome. It's touching the lives of people all over the world, which is fantastic. So keep doing what you're doing. And we're really looking forward to your book. We can't wait to hear more from you.
Thank you so much, man.
No worries. Thanks for coming in.
Have a nice day.